All right. Now we're going to talk about the top four investing principles, the things you need to know going into investing your money. All right. Number one, Mike, go for it.
Never, and I mean never invest in something you do not understand. I cannot stress that hard enough. If you don't understand it and you can't explain it to your teenage kids or your parents, then you shouldn't be putting any money into it. This will get you in trouble, which leads directly into number two of avoiding debt to invest. So don't borrow money to invest, especially if someone has coerced you or sold you on the idea that you should invest in this thing, right? You need to know what you're investing in
Yeah.
and do that with cash.
Yeah. It is good here. Let's spend just a minute here. I did work in an investing firm. I know the ins and outs. Mike has been investing a long time as well. Like just because somebody in a slick suit or fancy dress or something has told you this, they're your investment professional, they're your advisor, that you trust them, they're wealthy, whatever, does not mean that you need to do what they're talking about. Remember, they work for you. You don't work for them. So you have to understand it, like Mike says. And if you have any kind of second guess in your spirit, in your gut, in your mind, take a time out, pause, get them to either explain it more, or you go and do some more research and come up with understanding it so that you can say yes or no appropriately. But yeah, don't do something just because somebody else says it. And then, of course, avoid the debt. That's great. Number
Yeah.
three is understanding investment risk, right? So here's where investing is different than savings. Savings is like your bank account, your money markets, things that really can't really go down in value, but your upside is going to be minimal. Investing, you're going to have strong upside potential, but you also have some risk that your investments could drop. They could go down sometimes. So that's what we say. You have to understand the difference between that. So investing does have some risk to it. All right, what's number four, Mike?
All right. So the fourth one is investing for the long term, right? Or the long haul. And for Jason and I, we believe that is 5 years or longer. If it's in the 3 or 4 year mark, there's kind of a gray area. But anything less than the 3 year mark, we recommend that to be savings and not investing.
Yeah. It's important to understand why. So again, if it's less than 3 years, this is what we talked about with number three with the investment risk. If you need your money, if you need this money for a car purchase or a wedding or your house down payment or something, and you just put it in the market for 2 or 3 years, hoping that you're going to make some money, you could, but that risk, that investment risk, it comes into play where you could actually have less than you put in there in a couple of years. We all know the market can be volatile. So in 2 years, you could have less money. And then how are you going to feel if that's your down payment on your house? Probably not a good idea. But if you give yourself a longer time frame, like this 4, 5, 6, 10 years, then the chances of it actually gaining money, gaining that interest is higher. So that's why we say invest in the long haul. 5 years is our preference. If it's 3 to 4, it's gray. Anything less than three, for sure, it's not investments.
All right. Be sure to write these down. You'll see those four just below in the text, and we'll see you in the next lesson.